I've got my guest speaker here today, Piata, who you all know from Soul Lab. We just had a Reiki session, and I just wanted to share it with you because it's pretty intense. Like, I've had Reiki before, but I feel like it was like I always kind of felt what was happening, and then I could kind of guess what was happening next, and mostly it's just pleasant and enjoyable. And today I feel like I could feel the wave of stuff that needed to come out of me, and then you'd say it, and I would literally be thinking it at the same time. So like my legs started aching, especially just under the knees. And then you said, is something happening?
What's going on with your legs, buddy?
It was intense. And then when it got super intense, I fell asleep. So I literally feel like I'm leaving this place. Like I'm out of here. This is too much. And then when I kind of, was done, Piata goes, that was really uncomfortable for me, and it actually was really intense, and so I thought this would be great to just chat with you about. So tell me, like, what's different about...
Well, I mean, like, everything was different. So if, when people get to know me, I'm very airy-fairy, like the little, like, ballerina in the jewelry box. Just very... just, and this energy session was insane. I've never done anything like this before. I don't know if it has anything to do with like the medical intuitive stuff that I've been doing and like having my hands even more activated now. So basically I did a Reiki session on her with sound therapy. So Reiki is just having a practitioner being attuned to the universal energy. I like to call it like an energetic shower, just kind of cleansing out all like the yucky stuff from
it felt like a dipping.
Your day. Yeah.
It felt like I was like
really intense. Yeah, so intuitively I was just following what needed to happen, and it was really intense and really crazy, and I don't even know what to say.
I feel like we both kind of and I feel like it sounds weird, but when you have it happen to you, you kind of go, oh snap, it is real. I'm not just sitting here talking BS, But like there was almost like a little voice that was going, just relax, we're healing your leg. Just relax, we're flushing this out. Just relax. Okay, this might be a little intense, just leave. And I this was during like the gong and the singing bowls and stuff. So this was during the loud portion that I was like, peace, I'm out of here. And then I was starting to kind of come to as you were finishing, but I definitely felt the wave, like the heat. Every time you were around my head, I felt like it burned up completely. And then when you were by my legs or you were dealing with my legs, I felt like my legs got so heavy. They felt like they were lead. And then there was just this wave of ache just going and just came out of me. And I was just thinking about my feet, and she goes, you're gonna feel your feet later and they might be stinky.
Well, when you think about when you detox, right, this is literally an energetic detox, so it doesn't always smell that great because you're taking all the nasty crap out of your system. So definitely drink a lot of water. Anytime you have any kind of like sound therapy, acupuncture, massage, Reiki, you have to drink tons of water so you could just flush it out of your system, because why undo all that work you just did, putting all the toxins back into your cells.
Holy cow. And then it was funny because I talked about my Parasite in the last video, but it was funny because I was like, okay, I need to obviously just be in touch with the angels and in touch with the universe. And she brings in this essential oil and she's rubbing it on her hands and puts it on me, and I have never smelled anything better. And then she tells me it's grounding, and I was like, because here I'm like, I'm probably grounded enough with my new Parasite friends, like it's fine. And then it has never smelled that good to me, like ever.
Oh,
I feel like it smells good, but it has never smelled that good. It was incredible. And I was just watching a video of how it's not even whether an oil smells stinky to you or smells good to you. It's about if you have a really strong reaction to an oil, you probably need it. And I've been doing a lot of research on that. So
crazy.
Thank you so much.
No, my pleasure.
Huge
shift. I mean, I've never had that experience before.
And I've never had a Parasite before that I know of. So, and the funny part is even my Parasite, that day that it started coming out, I had an acupuncture session, and she later told me that it was focusing on if there's a parasite, it would get released because she kind of sensed one, and I'm just going, that's nuts. So the day she did that, it started coming out, and then today.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. So you're gonna have to elaborate on the dry brushing for me again later because I don't know what that is.
Oh, dry brushing too, and I talked about it in a video, but we'll cover that another time.
What is that?
So Angie has just joined us.
Hi!
Ah, we love having guests. Yeah, we'll talk about dry brushing, but next, I mean, basically, you're just like you're getting your lymphatic system flowing so that you purge.
Oh.
Yeah. So the dry brush I have recommended in a previous video because it's called something like the ionic body brush. So I lie, we're not going to cover it in the last session or next session. We're just going to cover it now. Really basic. It gets things flowing, and then even if you have any sort of skin, anything that you're trying to heal, I've had a naturopath that you dry brush, and it makes all your body to sort of exfoliate faster, so it heals those sorts of things.
Interesting. So just because
Fabulous stuff.
we're bringing up dry brushing because at the end of her session that came up, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to tell you that you need to dry brush. I don't know what the hell that is, but good to know that you've already been doing
have
it.
a
So
good
just
one, yeah.
keep continuing.
I've been flaky on it, so clearly I needed another little message.
That's so funny. Yeah. I don't know. We're crazy day today.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And
anytime.
Thanks for watching, and bye.
Bye.